We are gonna make 3 appetizers that are great to take to parties. When you go somewhere else, you have to think about not getting in the way of someone else's kitchen. You gotta think about finding things, serving spoons. You gotta think of those things. I'm gonna make an appetizer. It's called creamy crab-filled potato nests. I'm gonna do all the baking, preheating, cooking, and everything here at home. And then I'm gonna put it in a container to take with me to the party. And then when I get at the party, I'm gonna have a serving tray and I can just put it out. So what we're making, creamy crab-filled potato nests. So let's get started. And what we're using today, the secret ingredient for our nests, are these original shoestring potatoes. So do you remember these as little kids? Do you remember these little shoestring, crunchy French fry? Super crunchy, super crisp. They're perfect and ideal for what we're making today, and these are our potato nests. I already went ahead and I put 3 cups in a plastic bag and I started hammering away. I'm going to put them into my classic batter bowl here, and I'm gonna mix it with 1 egg white. And the egg white already separated, just went ahead, 1 egg white, and I'm gonna mix it in here. And so by doing this, it's gonna allow me to form that crust. Let me get out my skinny scraper, blend this all up so my egg is incorporated with all these bits. If you didn't have these, another option is phyllo cups, and I saw those at the store in the freezer section, so they already had them pre-formed and they're on a sheet. You can just put them in the oven. But these are gonna be saltier, crunchier, crisper, and they're gonna be just a little more fun than those phyllo doughs. I'm just gonna kind of press them down. I just have like this scoop that has a rounded bottom. Makes that nest. I'm so particular about little details. I know, it's like they're done, but I gotta use every bit. I'm gonna let it go. All right, into the oven they go. That was a 450-degree oven for 3 to 5 minutes. Now we're gonna make the inside of our nest. I already went ahead and I cut up 1 red bell pepper. I already chopped it in my Pampered Chef chopper. Love that thing. So quick and diced to the perfect size. I'm just putting a paper towel on top to absorb all of that extra moisture. We don't want soggy nests. We want nice and crisp. Into our bowl it goes. This is 3 green onions. Put all of those in here. And actually I'm gonna leave a little for the top. And just 1 tablespoon. That's what I was worried about. I went nuts and I juiced my whole lemon, but it didn't need it. So I just need 1 tablespoon. So, and this is my handy dandy measuring spoons from Pampered Chef. Love these because they're adjustable. We're gonna add our crab meat. I have here 1/2 cup of Monterey Jack cheese. I'm gonna add that in as well. I have a 1/4 cup of my mayonnaise. Our little nests are ready. I'm just gonna stir this up. The last ingredient, 1/2 teaspoon Dijon mustard. And now let's just mix them up. Look at these. We're gonna let those cool off. They're on my handy dandy rack here. My cooling rack from Pampered Chef, of course. This is looking very festive because we've got the green and the red with the onions and the bell pepper and the mayonnaise and the mustard and the cheese. I'm gonna start adding these in here. Where I would actually take this to the party as is. Put the cheese on top there, so I'd cover this with plastic wrap, finish it there. I'm gonna go ahead, since my oven's warmed up, I'm gonna finish it here. And then if I'm lucky and we get there and their oven is still on, I'll just pop it in for a minute just to warm it back up, take it out, and then I'll take these out and put them on a serving tray. If you go somewhere and continue your entertaining at other people's houses, that's why entertainment things that Pampered Chef offers is a really great idea. These are ready to go back into the oven and they will go in for 5 to 7 minutes.
Look at those. They look so good. That cheese bubbling.
And they smell delicious. I'm ready to get these out and decide on how I'm traveling with them.
I got them to the party with ease. Now let's see what our party guests think.
Die for. So good.
One of the best ways and things to make when you're going to someone else's house is to use a crock pot. A mini crock pot, a nice size crock pot. So dips, think meatballs, think different appetizers that are so good that you can just take with you. And today we're gonna do sweet and spicy. So what is gonna make it spicy is our red pepper flakes, and what's gonna make it sweet is this sour cherry spread. So we're gonna mix all that even with ketchup, and what also makes it sweet, of course, is brown sugar. Let's put it together. Saute those onions till they're nice and softened. We're gonna add 2 cups of ketchup, 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar, 1/4 of a cup of our cherry preserves, Worcestershire sauce, Dijon mustard, apple cider vinegar, some smoky barbecue rub, and red pepper flakes. Okay, we're gonna finish this off in the insert, and it's going to keep cooking these frozen meatballs until they're completely defrosted and they will soak up this wonderful sauce. Let's put our lid on there, and now that is ready to go to the party. I'm going to heat it up a little bit before we go and then finish it off when we arrive. These were such a hit. Easy to bring, easy to enjoy. Just look at their expressions. Okay, one of the quickest appetizers to make is going to be something you can do in the pan that you actually serve it in. So the one that I have is a 5.5-inch cast iron skillet. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have marinated olives, thyme, lemon zest, and lemon juice, and I'm gonna get that all warmed up and heated. And then at the party, I'm gonna go ahead and drizzle that over goat cheese that's been brought to room temperature, and so it is going to help warm that up, soften it up, and it's going to have the saltiness, the tanginess from the lemon, that tartness, and it's going to be so good with the balance of flavors and so easy. So look how amazing that looks. A great appetizer to impress. So those 3 appetizers, our crab nests, our saucy sweet and spicy meatballs, and our goat cheese olive appetizer, all came out fantastic, so easy to travel with. And remember, if you enjoyed this content, please subscribe to my channel and I will have more to share.